Here we are, our year-end review for Boro Tailgate Talks.
Let's
go. So when you're watching this, you have already seen the live show. So either it went very well or the stream crashed. Hopefully, it did not crash.
Season 1 in the books.
Yeah, crazy. But overall, I mean, we've had some lows, but we've definitely had a lot of highs, I'll say.
Just a couple little
yeah,
hiccups.
if you know what those lows are. Elevator. Oh, crap.
Me losing.
Losing. Yeah,
elevator.
Elevator roller coaster.
The stupid March basketball thing, whatever.
Yeah, stupid. Okay. But
Oh
yeah.
my God, it's May, and March Madness was.
God, the March Madness special. I know, right? But all right. So our first highlight, and also you will see some messages from our past guests on the show that we might have on it in the future. You never know. So we're going to take a look at the first episode of Boro Tailgate Talks and just the intro and everything. And, of course, my first ever Pirates rant on the show. So here it is.
Hello and welcome on to the Boro Tailgates. I'm Richie Armagost, and joining me is co-host Mike and Alex. How are you doing today, Mike?
Pretty good, actually. When you came to me for this idea, I really liked the idea because Alex actually has a vlog on YouTube, Alex Brown Vlogs. Check out the recent one. We went to a bridge. And we kind of had the idea of doing like a podcast or talk show anyway. But I'm glad we actually are doing this because, like, let's be real, it's better equipment.
By far.
Better mics so you can actually hear us better. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this, and I can't wait to get this talk show journey going. All right. Alex, what do you think about the show?
Well, I'm equally excited. You know, I've been thinking about this kind of thing for a long time. I've always had a pretty big passion for sports, football especially, and I've always kind of wanted to do something like this, some kind of podcast, talk show kind of thing, but haven't really had the equipment to bring that to fruition yet. So to be able to come here and do this in an actual professional kind of setting, it's pretty cool. It's a lot better than anything I would have expected to be able to do at this point in my life. So, Richie, thank you for having me on this. I'm really excited.
As of right now, the Pirates are 61-100. They just lost their 100th game this year.
Oh my God.
Last year, they were 61-101. So this is their second consecutive 100-loss season.
Wow.
In my opinion, they should have at least been close to 500 this year. They have the tools, but they refuse to use them. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable.
It's true.
Now, in 2019, they were 69-93. That was the year they called up Brian Reynolds.
Okay.
A little bit better, not good. In 2018, they had a winning record, 82-79. I thought they should have done a little bit better in 2019, but that was the year Clint Hurdle got fired.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Now, Brian Reynolds, in my opinion, their best player, who they refuse to pay.
All-star, correct?
All-star as a 26-year-old. They acquired him for Andrew McCutchen. Now, when I talk to casuals, they go, oh, they traded away Andrew McCutchen. Well, why are you mad at your 26-year-old all-star you got out of him? Now, he had one down year in 2020. He had like a 194 average, which is not good, but guess what? That was a 60-game season. You can throw that out the window. He had a slow start this year, but he's picked it up. And the fact they refuse to pay their best player is disgraceful. Now, they might do it this offseason because they realize, hey, we actually could be good in the next couple of years. And they will. If they call up the right people and they sign the right people, they'll be good.
You think they could be a playoff team?
Not next year, but I think in 2 years they will.
2 years? Okay.
In 2 years, I think they will. I think these are the people that need to be in the starting rotation next year. Mitch Keller, Ronci Contreras, Luis Ortiz, who throws 98-mile-per-hour fastballs, JT Brubaker, and when he's ready, one of their top pitching prospects, Mike Burrows. who's played well in the minors, who has been an all-star in the minors. You call up those people, you have a great rotation, and you build off of that. David Bednar, the closer, obviously is the closer, and they really got to pick up their bullpen. It's pathetic. It is pathetic. They've blown so many games, and well, congratulations, you have 100 L's because of your crappy bullpen. Now, say what you want about the McCutchen trade. It was time. He was getting old, and I have some stats here. In 2013, in 2014, when he was really great, and even in 2015 too, in 13 he had a .314 batting average. In 2013 he had that. In 2014, around the same average. 2015, .292, still really good.
Still, yeah.
The last year he was on the Pirates, .256. It was time. He was old. It was time.
Yeah, consistently regressing.
Brian Reynolds, when he became a Pirate and he got called up, had the same average as McCutchen's MVP year. And
Wow, really?
Yeah, .314.
Wow.
The year he was an All-Star, 302. He was a starting center fielder for the All-Star team, and they refused to pay him. Now, I think O'Neal Cruz is also one of their star players. He's been hitting 122 balls, mile per hour, balls to right field. He's great. Pay him too. Now, Brian Hayes is off to a slow start, the third baseman. I wouldn't be opposed to trading him to see. The asking price has to be high for him.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't be opposed to trading him, but they paid him, so that's good. That is good. They paid him. Now, what the Pirates need to do is what everybody knows, and that's spend money. They got to spend money.
Yeah, you do. That's true.
Now, they need to clean house with their coaching staff too. I think they should give their pitching coach another chance because the pitching staff has, for starting pitchers, they were off to a slow start and they have really improved.
Yeah.
Mitch Keller was, I wouldn't say horrible this year, not good, but he added a sinker to his repertoire, and he got his ERA below a 3 in a couple months. That good. I would give that coach another chance. I would fire the hitting coach, and I would fire Derek Shelton, because they have created an environment where it's okay to lose.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Alex. I'm gonna say this: if your football coach went away for a month, and they hired an assistant coach,
As an interim?
as an interim, basically,
Okay.
yeah, and he made an environment where it's okay to lose. Is that gonna feel good as a player?
Horrible.
Horrible, exactly, horrible. And to me, when they do that, they are wasting. Because, yes, Brian Reynolds is a little older, 27, still not that old, but for how long people keep, for how long the Pirates keep their players, that's still somewhat old.
Yeah.
I think they're wasting some years of his career.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So I think they got to win. Honestly, if I'm Brian Reynolds, if you don't win in the next 2 years, I'm leaving Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Seriously. And I'm going to go somewhere.
Yeah, you're going to be in your age 29 season at that point.
Yeah, I'm going to the Yankees or the Dodgers or those teams that actually they want to win.
And they're built to win.
And they're built to win, exactly. They're built to win. And I think if you don't want to pay Brian Reynolds, and I think if you lose him, then you need to sell the team. And Bob Notting's not going to sell the team.
No.
But let's be real. If he did, let's just say he did, the environment would be better, and the team would get better.
They would.
They would absolutely get better. And guess what? There's been time. There were times in 2013, 2014, and 2015, and even in 2018 where they were good, obviously, and there's been evidence he spent money when they were good.
Yeah.
That's the winning formula. Now, say what you want about 2019. That's a rebuild year. Whatever.
Yeah.
2022, this year, he should have spent more money, in my opinion, because they have a decent team. But no, they lost 100 games, and that's pathetic. They need to clean that up by next year. Honestly, they need to clean it up. And Ben Cherington, GM, I thought he wasn't bad from the start.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. In my opinion, this is a hot take. This is a hot take.
Okay.
If they lose 100 games next season, they need to fire him.
That's fair.
They need to get him out of here.
That's fair. That would be what? 3 consecutive triple-digit loss seasons?
Yes. I think
Yeah, I think
he
that's
needs
fair.
to leave, get fired, go away, because he is part of the problem.
Yeah.
So next year, they need to be better. And if they're not, Charrington's got to go. Because
Fair.
this is pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Really, it is. Sometimes it's hard to watch Pirate games. It is hard because they're so bad.
Yeah.
Because it seems like nobody wants to be, the energy's not there. The energy's not there.
Right.
Nobody wants to be there. They're tired. Losing's okay. Like, I kind of feel bad for like Brian Reynolds and O'Neal Cruz who puts in this work to be great,
Yeah, when everyone else in the organization's complacent.
and they're okay to lose.
Yeah.
That's bad. It's pathetic. They need to clean it up. They need to clean it up by next year.
Then, after that, talk about my absolute just fiery, burning passion for watching the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos on national television for Thursday Night Football.
That game was terrible.
Play it.
You were pretty angry about the Thursday night game.
I was pretty livid.
So this week, we're going to kick the show off by giving you the floor to talk about the Thursday night game. So take it away.
Oh boy, I am prepared. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. So for those of you that may not be aware, the Thursday night football game this past week was the Indianapolis Colts at the Denver Broncos, led by newest acquisition Russell Wilson at quarterback. I'm just going to start off with the stats for the two quarterbacks for this game because this is an atrocity, to say the least. Matt Ryan for the Indianapolis Colts, 26 for 41, which is 63% pass completion. Not horrible. Not that bad.
It's not bad.
251 yards, pretty average. 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. So I'll give it to him. The Denver Broncos defense is very good. They're very talented. Pat Surtain was absolutely locked down on Matt Ryan's number one target, Michael Pittman. So from that combined stat line, Matt Ryan finished the game with a 60.1 QBR on a scale of 1 to 100. That's not terrible. It's above average. Let's get to Russell Wilson. 21 for 39, 53.8% completion percentage. That alone is unacceptable. 274 yards isn't bad. 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions as well for a 54.9 quarterback rating. That is unacceptable. This is the man that the Broncos just traded multiple high-round draft picks for and gave $245 million to. $165 million guaranteed. $17 million cap hit this year. You pay a quarterback that much money, you expect much better results against a floundering football team. Let's see, what else? Colts, 4 for 16 on third down conversions, 25%. 8 penalties for 64 yards. And the Broncos, 2 for 15 on third down. Mike, do you know what 2 for 15 on third down equals?
Oh boy, what does it equal?
That is 13% third down conversion percentage. They also had 7 penalties for 49 yards.
That is bad. Also, from that same episode, well, I discussed my man crush on Penn State football. Like, we were right once again. They won their first 6, and then they lost to Ohio State. And did they lose to Michigan, too?
Yep.
Surprise, surprise. But, yeah, so roll the clip. Do this.
We did. This is true.
Penn State, man, every year, they win their first 5 to 6 games
Yep.
against nobodies. And okay, I'm gonna hear it from my Penn State friends. They're gonna go, "We beat Auburn, an SEC team." Yeah, probably. Like Auburn's like not as good as they used to be.
They might arguably be the worst team in the SEC. Right?
Honestly, but no, top 10 every year. They get ranked, and then what happens? What happens?
They lose to a good opponent, usually
Michigan.
Ohio State or Michigan.
Michigan, Ohio State, and then they'll lose to, I don't know, Iowa? Rutgers?
Yeah, Iowa last year. Yeah.
Like, every year, they are overrated. Every
They are.
time. And
It's true.
Here's the thing. I got a question for you. If this happens every year and then they get to Michigan and Ohio State, how is James Franklin still in charge? How is he still here? Seriously.
I don't know, man. It's a good question.
Now we've got a trend building here. Another Thursday night football
Disaster.
Which was, I believe, between the Washington Commies and the Chicago Bears.
Oh, it was against the Bears. Oh, at least they scored a touchdown in that game.
Yeah.
Gosh.
12-7, I believe, was the final. Play it.
Let's say a prayer that this Thursday night game is a good one, even though it's the Saints and the Cardinals.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yep. Hopefully we finally get a good game because that last week's Thursday night game was once again horrible. Good Lord.
Hopefully Kyler Murray at least torches the Saints defense.
Now, I got a question.
All right.
Who is making these Thursday night games? Who?
I don't know.
Who is making these Thursday night games, man? Like, these are bad games.
They are.
They're just bad football. But I will say though, I did enjoy Carson Wentz destroying that one guy. You see that?
Roquan Smith.
Roquan Smith, yeah. I kind of blanked on his name there, but
Surprise, surprise. A lot of mine are about football. We got the worst game of Minka Fitzpatrick's career, in which Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown absolutely bombed the Steelers' defense every other play for touchdowns.
Stats are terrible. Terrible.
I've called back to it. I'm pretty sure every one of Jalen Hurts' touchdowns was 25 yards or further back, so get it over with.
Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Eagles score 35, 38,
35 points. 35 to 13.
35 to 13, and Steelers' only touchdown was actually a good play call by Matt Canada.
It was unique.
But yet again, the play calling was not good. Now, don't get me wrong, guess what? A lot of people, there's some criticism to go around with everybody. And I don't know if you saw this, Alex, but after the game, during the press conference, Kenny called out the team. And he...
I did not see that.
Yep. And he actually took a shot at Matt Canada, if you paid attention, because this is what he said. He said, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting something different, or
yeah,
something
the definition
to
of
happen.
insanity. The definition of insanity is doing something over and over again, expecting a different result.
Yeah, and he called him out because he's got to be frustrated, man. And I would be too. I would be too, man. And like, it's just becoming a problem. And I also, I mean, people are looking too much into this too, but Justin Hargrove of the Eagles, I believe, that's his name, I think.
The D tackle, Javon Hargrave.
Javon Hargrave. Sorry.
Yeah. The former Steeler.
Former Steeler, and that's why people are overlooking this. But like, there was a picture out today from his Instagram. He posted a picture of him sacking Kenny, and he made a play, whatever. But about 6 people from the Steelers liked that post, and I don't know if that it means nothing, obviously.
No, yeah.
But like, it also kind of doesn't make you look good either.
Yeah.
Because you're liking a post of your quarterback getting sacked, which there were some points I thought where, okay, Kenny missed some open receivers. It happens. He's once again, like we said last week, he's a rookie.
Russell Wilson's done it all season.
Yeah, let him develop. I don't understand how people don't understand how development works.
No,
I'm done talking about it. But also, Kenny's running for his life.
He is.
Like almost all game, he's running for his life.
He is.
So he's got to be frustrated, and he actually stormed out of the press conference pretty mad too. Somebody asked him about his interceptions, and like he was just like, "Yeah."
Of which he only threw one this week, by the way.
And
the game was out of hand already.
Yeah. Even if he would have threw a touchdown there, the game was over. But I forget what it was about his interceptions, and like Kenny just said like something on the lines of, "Yeah, I'll do whatever to throw downfield to score points. That's what I'm trying to do." And he was mad. You could tell. And honestly, I would be frustrated too. And I think it's a problem that your rookie quarterback is the only one speaking up. Now, I'm sure other people have spoken up, but I mean in that.
All Chase Claypool said is he wants to run the go ball more.
Whatever. But like, Kenny has the right to speak up, man. He's the one running for his life, and like this O-line's gonna get him killed. Like,
they are.
And you saw that first time he got sacked in the game.
I know they're not the worst because the Buccaneers are right now, but the Steelers have they've got to have one of the lowest pass block win rates in the league.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah, I was getting pretty angry every time he got sacked, and I was at my aunt's house watching the game. Shout out to my aunt. And, yep, shout out to my aunt. I'll get in trouble if I don't mention her. But, yeah, I was getting pretty mad. I'm like, why are they not blocking? And obviously there's other problems too, but that's that. But what notes you got on that game, man?
Stats.
Stat man.
I found this peculiar.
Big stat guy.
Steelers went. First of all, this is horrendous. The Steelers went 1 for 12 on third down. But they went 4 for 4 on fourth down? What? How do you do that? 9 penalties is not good, 60 yards. I'm gonna assume the majority of those penalties were on the terrible offensive line.
Yeah.
Pickett overall did not have a bad game. 25 for 38, 66% completion percentage.
People are good
191 yards and a pick, no touchdowns, whatever. They only scored 1 touchdown in all the entire game.
Yeah, man.
Najee Harris continues to be a bust this year. Jalen Warren had 6 attempts for 50 yards. And Najee, I want to say, had 8 attempts for 32.
Yeah,
At least he averaged 4 yards per carry. That barely happens this year. Pat Freiermuth continues to be Kenny's favorite target, 4 receptions for 57 yards.
Move.
Biggest concern, you lost 35-13, but you had 34 minutes and 18 seconds time of possession to the Eagles' 25 minutes and 42 seconds. Eagles went 7 for 12 on third down, 1 for 1 on fourth. We all know it. I mean, the Eagles do that thing. They put like 3 running backs in the backfield and shove Jalen Hurts forward on 4th and 1 on a QB sneak. They had 8 penalties as well. It was a lot of penalties. Not a ton of yards, 60 yards penalties as well. The Steelers allowed 6 sacks. Again, O-line sucks. Eagles allowed 3, which is actually more than they average this year. And that's just the Steelers' front 7 being solid even without TJ Watt. Jalen Hurts continues to be an absolute efficiency machine. 19 for 28, 68% completion percentage, 285 yards, 4 touchdowns. Miles Sanders had 9 carries for 78 yards and a touchdown. A.J. Brown was an absolute monster, 6 receptions, 156 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He's killing it for me in fantasy this week at the mercy of my Pittsburgh Steelers defense. And perhaps the worst stat of the game, all 4 of Jalen Hurts' passing touchdowns were longer than 25 yards. That is horrible. That is horrendous. You can't do that.
You can't.
You can't,
dude.
Your time of possession was 9 minutes less, and you outscored the other team by 22 points. That just means that you were just scoring whenever the heck you wanted to. That's so bad. Minka had I would say by far his worst game as a Pittsburgh Steeler. He had a horrible game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The whole secondary.
Yep.
Awful.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but thank goodness it is the bye week.
Oh my God. Literally.
Everybody can rest,
chill out,
get a game plan together, work with Kenny, fix this playbook, this high school level playbook.
My high school playbook was more complicated than that.
And beat the Saints. And guess what? TJ Watt will be back. Thank goodness gracious.
There's going to be a big test. The Saints are hot right now. They may have lost on prime time to the Cardinals, but they just absolutely made the Raiders foolish.
Yep.
Devontae Adams had 1 catch for 6 yards.
Oh, you mean 1 point? Famously.
Yeah. He got absolutely boxed. The Saints defense, when healthy, is very good. So this is going to be a test to see if the Steelers can, for the love of God, just beat somebody. They're what are they, 2-6 going into the bye?
They are 2-6. It is awful. And here's the thing. It is not Kenny Pickett's fault that this team is losing. He's made mistakes, and he lost the game against the Dolphins. It's true. I'm sorry, it is. I love Kenny, but it's true.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not his fault the team is losing. everybody has some criticisms to go around. And back to Najee, man. That one play when he had an open space, but he decided to dance. What was he doing? What on God's green earth was he doing? I don't get it.
They're just, like I said, they need to establish their identity. They need to, figure out what they want to do.
And now, time for the thing that I definitely regret, and that was when I called Alex out saying that I was going to beat him in fantasy football, and, well, thanks to that, something was born. Roll the clip. And I can't wait to beat the guy who I have next week in that league. And I heard his team sucks, it's pretty bad. So I'm facing Alex. And he doesn't have, Jamar Chase. Well, I mean, Jamar Chase was going to be out regardless. But yeah, I'm 7-1 in his league, and yeah, I'm going to win. But here's the thing: I don't have Andrews next week.
He's calling it. He's calling it live right now on the show.
Yep.
My man is calling his dub. So we're going to hear next week if he loses. I'm going to blow this up.
And here we are. The most glorious amount of time throughout the history of Tailgate Talks. The shades have officially become a thing.
Worst thing in the show's history.
At least 8 episodes of unprecedented glory. Play it.
Richie, where is Alex? Where is he at? The show should have started 15 minutes ago. Where's he at?
He said he would be here on his own time.
Is it because I lost in fantasy football? Is that what we're talking about here? Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah.
My God. Oh my God. Well.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It's a glorious victory Monday on the home front.
Richie, do you mind doing me a favor and getting out of my shot and, going back to where you belong? Oh, hey, pal. How you doing today? You feeling all right? Nah, I really don't.
That's my notes.
You know what, Mike? I think I'm going to host the show today. I think it's appropriate getting that massive dub in fantasy this past week.
Oh, good Lord.
So, let's get started today.
And in this amazing, glorious era of Tailgate Talk shows, there was some great pain, a great disturbance in the college football force. Ohio State got absolutely embarrassed at home by the Michigan Wolverines. Bryce, if you ever wear that shirt in front of me again, I'm burning it. Play the clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your normally scheduled programming because we have an absolute atrocity upon us today. This is like code red, everything's hitting the fan, worst thing possible. Ohio State got absolutely embarrassed at home on Saturday afternoon by the Michigan Wolverines led by Jim Harbaugh. I can't even begin to explain my frustration with this football team. Let's just start off with a couple basic stats here. J.J. McCarthy only completed 12 passes, yet somehow threw for 263 yards and 3 touchdowns. Donovan Edwards, the backup running back because Blake Corum was injured, rushed 22 times for 216 yards and 2 touchdowns, almost averaging 10 yards per carry. And then Cornelius Johnson had 4 catches for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. Absolutely horrendous play by the Ohio State defense. To go along with that, Ohio State went 5 for 16 on 3rd down and 0 for 1 on 4th. They had 9 penalties for 91 yards, which is absolutely unacceptable. Stroud threw 2 picks, again, unacceptable. And it was the first home loss against Michigan for Ohio State in 22 years. 22. Ryan Day, why are you punting the ball on 4th and 5 at midfield when your quarterback just went from like 2nd and 35 to 4th and 5? He picked up 30 yards in 2 plays. You're at midfield and you don't let him go for it? You completely killing the momentum of the game. I genuinely hope something changes with this Ohio State program because Ryan Day has failed to give a good example of what it means for a football team to play with a sense of urgency. And this has been happening ever since they came out of the bye. They don't play with any urgency and they expect people to just roll over and take it because they're Ohio State. And it's unacceptable behavior.
Honestly, they're number 5 in the nation right now. They don't even deserve to make it into the college football playoff. I hope USC and TCU both win their conference championship games because Ohio State does not deserve to be in the college football playoff this year. And that's my rant. Back to your normally scheduled programming.
For the next episode, I mean, this doesn't matter now because Reynolds has got paid. But at the time, he requested a trade from the Pirates because we didn't pay him or come close to wanting to pay him. I was disgusted. You know what? Just roll the clip. Just roll the clip. Now. Okay, I can't.
Nope,
I can't do
nope,
it. No,
nope,
no,
nope,
no,
nope,
no, I'm
nope,
not
no,
doing
no,
it.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
doing it.
no,
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 come
I'm not
come
doing
on,
it. No,
come on,
no, I'm
come on,
not doing it.
come on,
I can't do it.
Come on,
I can't
come on,
do it.
come on.
No,
Nope,
I
sit down,
can't do
sit
it.
down,
I'm not
sit
doing
down,
it.
sit down.
Why?
No,
Why?
the people want to hear what you have to say. They want to hear what you have to say.
Okay,
Come on.
okay, all right. Here it is. Brian Reynolds requested a trade from the Pirates. I mean, we should have knew all along. We should have knew all along. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. What did I say when they create a losing environment? What did I say? I said I would not be surprised if he wants out in 2024. Well, guess what? He wants out sooner. I don't blame him. Because why else? Why wouldn't he want out? When there's a losing environment, he's one of the 3 best players on the team that actually tries to win, he's been carrying his team since 2019. Of course he wants out. Why wouldn't he? He's in the prime of his freaking career. Like, of course he wants out. Why wouldn't he? Now, Alex, I got a question for you, pal.
Yeah.
I got a
all right,
question
Mike.
for you.
I'm ready to answer your question.
Say you were on the Edinburgh football team,
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
and you, Reed Martin, and Isaac Bernard were the 3 best players. And you were the 3 best players, and you played so well. You were the best players every game. You went out there, you killed it every time, but you lost at the end, and it was a losing environment. But you and Nolp was just, we lost, whatever. Like, he was okay with losing, and everybody else on the team was okay with losing, and they didn't really put it all on the field. What would you want to do?
I'd want to transfer. Or, in this situation is not the person. I'd want to transfer.
Exactly. So why would Brian Reynolds want to stay in a losing environment during his prime? Now, I get why it is also because of pay, okay? We'll get to the pay in a moment, trust me. Trust me, we will get to the pay in a moment. But that's what happens when you create a losing environment. I have said this countless numbers of times. They have all the tools to make a good team. It's there. They have the pieces, but they refuse to use them. O'Neal Cruz is going to be a star. Brian Reynolds is their best hitter. He is their best center fielder. Because guess what? There's other people that can play center field, like Jack Sawinski, G1 Bay. Like, they can play center field as well. But Brian Reynolds, you can't, in my opinion, you can't, you can't replace him. You can't.
No.
You just can't. He was an all-star starter last year, along with Adam Frazier, who got, of course, traded. And let me tell you something about the pay. It's time to go to the pay. Now, I know they offered him a bigger contract than Key Brian Hayes. But you want to know what that contract probably was? It was probably $10 million a year. And now, time to talk about Alex's favorite era of Boro Tailgate Talks, and that is the Zoom shows. Well, we had fun on Zoom. We had fun.
did.
There's times we had fun.
We did. The Santa hat was iconic.
It was. On episode 12, when I had my good pal, Caden Lotzenheiser, on the show, we started hating on Keenan Slovis, rightfully so, because he was garbage at Pitt. he was garbage.
Bad.
There was a lot of times we said he was not the guy, and guess what? He was not. It turned out he was not the guy, and now he's in BYU. Probably
Nick
gonna suck.
Patty masterclass.
Roll the clip.
I agree. And Narduzzi did take a shot at Slovis. He did say about Phil Jurkovic, he brings leadership to the position that maybe we didn't lack a year ago. He ain't talking about Kenny Pickett. I can tell you that right now.
I think Keaton Slovis lacks leadership a ton. I mean, you could just tell when he was out there, he's not communicating well.
I agree.
It really didn't look like he memorized the plays all that well. I mean, over half of his picks were just really dumb plays. Just didn't even make sense why he threw the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, Alex, you're obviously an Ohio State fan, and you pay attention to Pitt.
I do.
What were your overall thoughts looking over at the highlights and the decisions that Keenan Slovis made? Obviously, it was stupid with the picks he made, but yeah, Slovis. We said it so many times on the show. He was not the guy.
He has really, 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 really bad pocket presence.
Yep.
Horrible.
God awful. Helen Keller level. I hate to say that. I hate to, name drop a famous person on this show like that, but.
And up next, my dear friend AJ. Poor man. Dealt with the same thing the Steelers dealt with. Next, we have the clip of AJ talking about the undetermined fate at the time of the Green Bay Packers. Play it.
That Jordan Love is our one offensive first-round pick of the last 7 first rounds, which is insane that you wouldn't get Rodgers a weapon, first of all. But
right,
I don't know. He has come in when he was out for COVID last year when they played the Chiefs, and Love played better than Mahomes. He had 150 more yards and an extra touchdown than Mahomes, along with the same completion rate. But then we've also seen him come in week 17 games and he'll throw 2 interceptions, and it's just awful. Everything I've heard from practice is that he's just not developing at the rate that he should be, sitting behind Aaron Rodgers and sitting on the bench for 4 years. I still personally believe in him, but the biggest rumor right now is that if he doesn't start next year for the Packers, he's going to request a trade because he wants to start for a team. He was a first-round pick.
Yeah,
he knows what he can bring to the table.
I was just about to ask about that, actually, yeah.
Yeah, and he wants to start.
Mm-hmm. And
looking at Rodgers is still playing.
Yeah, and
that's not the only draft either. We've taken awful prospects before, Terry McLaurin and DK Metcalf. We took AJ Dillon before DK Metcalf was drafted. Why?
Yeah.
I had a great experience on the Boro Tailgate Talks. I was so honored to be asked to be brought on as a guest. It was great meeting all you guys. I love going back to see the picks that I made and all the predictions that I had. If I could change one thing, though, it would definitely be the setting. I would love to be in the studio with you guys one day instead of doing it over Zoom. That would be an experience, and I would be honored to be invited back again.
Next, we have, I would say, top 3 show of so far of us. I would say
for us, at least sentimentally, it was the coolest episode so far.
Yep. And it's with my dad's buddy, who was a coach in the NFL, and the current coach of the 2022 Grey Cup champions, Toronto Argonauts. I would get crushed if I did not say that. Mike Miller, our interview with Mike Miller. Here's a clip.
Pretty impressive offensive success. Obviously, you talked about the Cardinals and being one of very few teams to have a 1,000 receiving yard trio. Then Edinburgh 2014, you had the 80% completion percentage, which led the country and is a record. And then this past year, you guys won the Grey Cup, and your quarterback led the entire CFL in passing yards. So, what was it like? I mean, obviously, you want to, in the NFL, everyone knows winning a Super Bowl, or in college winning a national championship, but not as many people I feel like know about the CFL. So, what was it like winning a championship with the CFL?
Yeah, very surreal, Alex, is the first thing that comes to mind.
I
Again,
bet, yeah.
just so thankful. Thank God that had the chance for this journey and that experience to win the championship. I have never won. I've won conferences. I've actually was an intern for one and coached another Super Bowl and lost both of those. So to finally break through and to win that game in the fashion that we won it, Mac, our starter, got hurt in the fourth quarter, so Chad Kelly had to come in, and we were losing at the time and led us on 2 winning drives, and then 2 field goals were blocked back to back.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. So just so excited to break through and win that, and again, very surreal to feel like, wow, we did it. We actually did it. So all offseason for the last month since the game, you sit there and go, man, I can't. Wow, we're the champs. And you can't. So it's a great feeling of achievement that we were able to get through and all the ups and downs. Coaching Mac, again, very similar to coaching Kurt Warner. And I told him that it's in their preparation. It's very detailed. His vision, his anticipation. He's a tough competitor, great communicator, an effective leader, great situational football. He had been with, I think, like 7 NFL teams, either a practice squad or a third string. And it's just the way it goes. Hi, this is Mike Miller. I wanted to make sure that I was able to send a video for the Boro Tailgate live program with Michael Kozminski. We had a chance to talk earlier this year, and I believe Alex, where we discussed my career here in Toronto with the Toronto Argonauts, as I'm the quarterbacks coach, and we are the 2022 CFL Grey Cup champs, and had a chance to talk about some stops I made along the way in my career path. We also had a chance to talk about the Steelers, the Penguins, and of course the Pittsburgh Pirates, who, by the way, as of today are in first place in the NL Central. So let's go Buccos, and congratulations to you guys on the show. Pretty exciting, have a live event, and I wish you all the best. Hopefully get a chance to come back on with you guys here at some point soon. And yeah, have a great summer, and I hope the semester was great and all the best. And I'll talk to you soon. All right, keep up the good work. Talk to you soon.
And next, we had some very, very bold predictions. Some of them we've seen to be either true or untrue so far. And they were very interesting, and I think a lot of them still are very interesting, and we have yet to see some of them. So, roll a clip.
I got one right. Jesus. Sorry.
Our last segment, we got a good amount of time. We got about like 9 minutes. We're in good shape. Bold predictions for 2023. So the way we'll do it is I will say one, and then we'll go to Alex, then we'll go to Bryce, then we'll go to Evan, and then back to me. All good?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right. My first bold prediction. The Jacksonville Jaguars will go to the AFC Championship. That is my first bold prediction.
Perfect segue. Mine is that Trevor Lawrence.
We lost Alex.
2023 season.
Oh, there we go. Oh, we're good. Good. Sorry. Say that again, Alex. We lost you for a second.
Perfect segue. My first bold prediction is that Trevor Lawrence, the prince who was promised, will be top 3 in MVP voting next season.
Okay. All right. Okay. I like it.
My bold prediction is not NFL. It's college basketball, because that is my favorite. I think the Pitt Panthers make it into the tournament as a 8 to 11 seed, and they go to the Sweet 16.
I love it. I freaking love it. I love it.
Just
saying, I'm outside. I had to run somewhere.
They play well against the better teams. You get them against the teams that aren't as good, they struggle a little bit, but they play at a higher level than the higher level teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think it happens.
I did not just pull a hammy there. All right, Evan.
All right, so my first bold prediction. Of course, I got to go talk about my Brownies a little bit.
Okay. All right.
I think we're going to I think we're going to fire our defensive coordinator, Joe Woods. We're going to do a little searching. We're going to interview a lot of people. What I want to see, I want to see Brian Flores run our defense.
Ooh.
That's what I want.
Okay.
That is my biggest bold prediction for 2023. He was fired way too early at Miami. Defensive-minded coach. I like the way he thinks. I think he'd fit well in with our defense. Personable guy, and I would just be really excited if that happened.
Okay. I like it. All right, my second one. This is gonna shock you guys. So there's always these talks, because let's be real, Mac Jones is not going to be the Patriots quarterback next year. I'm calling it right now. That's not my bold prediction, but he's not going to be the Patriots quarterback. There's a lot of names going around of who could be the next QB. The name I'm going to pick, Tom Brady. I predict Tom Brady for his final season goes back to New England.
Oh, God.
There we go.
I think that's realistic. I could see him doing that.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing, though. The way he left in the first place, there's some. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll see.
All right. Bold prediction number 2. This is technically 2023 because we were in 2023, but my second bold prediction is that the winner of Tampa versus Dallas will play in the NFC title game this year.
Ooh, okay.
Because the winner of that game will play Minnesota, and I think Minnesota is much prods. So the winner of Dallas Tampa will beat Minnesota to go to the NFC title game against either the Eagles or 49ers.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna say next year, because it's still just the normal playoffs for college football. I think that you're gonna see a crazy playoffs next year. You're not gonna have. I don't think you're gonna. Now sit tight with me here. I don't think you'll have Georgia in there. I don't know why. I just feel like they have built a dynasty, but just like Clemson, the one year that everybody thought they were gonna make it, they didn't.
Okay.
So I think you're gonna have a weird playoff next year. I could see it being Texas.
Yeah.
Maybe a Penn State sneaks in, couple upsets over Michigan or Ohio State, they sneak in. I could just see a very weird college football playoffs next year. You don't have the blue bloods that are normally in there. I could see it happening next year. I think Texas is a good pool for that. I think Texas might make the national championship next year.
So I have 2. I'm going to mix them in. I said earlier I want the Browns to trade Jedrick Wills. He was our first-round pick a couple of years ago. I think it was a terrible pick for us. Definitely should have drafted Tristan Wirfs over him. But I'd say we trade him, get a couple of our picks back, maybe some average player for our O-line. And so that's that. And then my second one, just to get it in, is that Deion Sanders in Colorado. Bryce and I were kind of mentioning this earlier.
Yep.
I think he's going to have a losing season. And he's
Yep.
going to
I completely agree. That was one of mine too.
I think that he's bringing a lot of people over from Jackson State that will not know how to play against competition.
Possible.
That is definitely possible. All right, so just since I started to zone out for a second, so Evan, how many more bold predictions you got left after?
That's all I had.
Oh, that's all you have. What about you, Bryce?
I can cut it there. My last one was another college basketball one and a Pirates one.
Yeah, we're good on time. I'm just double checking how many more you got. So Bryce, you got 2 more?
Yeah.
All right, Alex, do you have 2 more or 3 more?
I have 2 more for sure, but I could think of a third one.
Okay, because I got 3 more. So I could say my next 2.
I'm gonna think. Okay. I can think of like a couple more if you need me to, Mike.
Okay. So my number 3 is I think this is the NBA. I think the Pelicans win the West. I think they're gonna win the West. I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it. So that's mine.
Interesting. All right, number 3. Bryce just talked about him in his last bold prediction. I think Quinn Ewers is a Heisman finalist next year.
Okay. All right, Bryce.
I'm gonna stray away from my college basketball one because too early in the season to tell who's gonna make it. Pitt's my lock for that though. That's my one lock. I think just like college football, I think it's gonna be a weird March Madness like it always is. I wouldn't be surprised if you see like a 3 or 4 seed win it all this year. But I'm gonna go Heisman next year. I think you're gonna see a bunch of hype around. I can't think of the kid's name. He's from Oklahoma. Sanders. Is it Sharif or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he is going to be a bust. And I think you're going to see I can't think of the guy's name right now. I don't know exactly where he goes to school. I can't think of his name, though. Shoot. And move on. I completely forget where I was going. I forget his name.
All right, I'll say my number 4, then you guys say because I feel like for my last one, I think it's gonna be the last bold. So if you guys don't mind, my number 4, the Los Angeles Chargers win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Interesting.
I said bold, and that is bold.
All right, so I have 2 more. If you want me to say them both right now, I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
So number 4, I think the Pittsburgh Penguins get hot at the right time. They finish first in the Metro, and they win the Stanley Cup this year.
Let's go.
Number 5, I saved my bombshell number 5 for the last one. Brock Purdy will lead the San Francisco 49ers to the Super Bowl, maybe not win, but he will lead them to the Super Bowl and will be the starting San Francisco 49ers quarterback for the 2022 season.
I was debating because I was thinking either the Brady one or Purdy is going to win out the starting job next year. But I ultimately went with the Brady one. But that's good.
I think Purdy takes him to the bowl, maybe gets him close against Kansas City or Buffalo or whoever, and wins the starting job next year.
All right. Okay. All right, Bryce, you got your.
Out of the name for my last one, Jordan Travis from Florida State. I think he finishes top 3 in Heisman voting. He leads Florida State 11-2, something like that. But my last one, absolute bombshell here. Not a chance in the world. Your Pittsburgh Pirates win 85 games next year.
Okay. I can't blame you. I cannot blame you because of my last one. The Pirates will get their heads out of their behinds and they will pay Brian Reynolds what he is freaking worth. That is my last prediction. So I cannot blame you for the 85 wins. What was that, Evan?
He's worth a trade.
Yeah, screw you. No, listen. Now, I don't think he's going to be gone because he's got 3 years of control. This is definitely out of left field, but I definitely think it is possible Reynolds is still a Pirate this season. Doesn't mean he's going to get paid, but I think he's going to stay for at least another year. So that's that. But
you could go on and on with these bold predictions. I mean, there's so many of them that I'm just sitting here thinking of right now. You could go on for hours.
All right, next clip. We have me getting mad at Mike Tomlin not challenging a play in the Ravens game, I want to say.
Probably.
I do remember there being a play that he just didn't challenge, and that honestly probably would have went his way if he would have challenged it. But knowing Mike Tomlin, of course he didn't challenge. But yeah. Roll the clip. Right now. Roll it.
right now. Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Yeah. But so back to the Browns and Steelers. By the way, how do you not challenge that play at the end zone?
Tomlin is a great coach, but he is a horrible, that's his fatal flaw. He cannot, his challenge percentage is atrocious. He doesn't know when, he just, I don't know.
And, I
How do you not challenge that?
Also, I think, if you're on the 1 yard line on first goal and they say you don't get it, I mean, it's probably not that big of a deal, but then, 1 or 2 plays later, you fumble it, which he really didn't. But I mean, through a coach's standpoint, I think that was probably a smart call.
But my thing is that was the opening drive.
Yeah.
That's our first offensive possession. I feel like you just have to screw it.
Why not at that point?
Yeah. So no harm, no foul. We won by 2 touchdowns.
Hey, this is General Lentz. I was on Boro Tailgate Talks earlier this year, and it was a great time. Mikey and Alex both crushed it. We had some really good topics about, I think, March Madness, NBA playoffs, Steelers, obviously. So, yeah, it was a great time, great show. Can't say enough good things about it.
All right, next, we talk about with Ian Porter and Bryce Stubert, the return of the king himself, Andrew McCutchen. Roll the clip.
Bryce, Alex, Ian, the king is back.
Yeah, he is.
First of all, before we get into the Andrew McCutchen talk, everybody knows Bryce. It's his 3rd time on the show. Bryce, thanks for coming back on.
Thank you for asking me to come back on, of course.
And we got a new guest, good friend of mine and my brother's, Ian Porter. Ian, how are you? And thanks for coming on.
I'm good. I just got back from the gym, ripped a salad, got my energy drink. We're ready to go.
Let's go. But yes, the king is back. Andrew McCutchen returns to Pittsburgh. The 1 year, I think, is it $5 million, Bryce? They're giving him.
I think that sounds about right.
I'm honestly, I'm still speechless. The fact that they actually did it and they actually brought him back. I did not think it was possible, knowing the history about the Pirates.
Old Bob.
Knowing that good old Bob. The fact that they don't bring everybody back. It's just they do trade everybody away. Because they're not the Yankees. They can't afford $100 million, $140 million contract, which is the reason why Reynolds doesn't want to be in Pittsburgh anymore. But yeah, I mean, I'll start off by saying when I found out, I was literally sleeping and my dad woke me up saying he's back, and I was like, who in the hell are you talking about? And he said McCutchen. I was like, no way. And my phone was dead, so I had to wait at least 10 minutes to get back on. And then I looked at my phone and I was like, wow, they actually brought McCutchen back. But
you don't charge your phone before bed?
Well, one time I didn't charge my phone. But yeah, I mean, Bryce, what were your first overall thoughts when you saw they actually did it and they actually brought McCutchen back?
I wasn't sure exactly because I forget what day that was rumored that he was coming back, but I remember I woke up, I think I was just getting ready to eat breakfast, and I saw that pending the physical, Kutch was coming back, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, but, somehow, some way, he won't pass the physical and he won't come back. And then I saw that it was confirmed he's coming back, and I was like, well, hopefully just bringing Kutch back in the Berg helps team. Maybe more people will come to the game. It won't be an empty stadium on a Friday night for Zamboni fireworks.
Hey, you know who we need? You know who we need back? AJ Burnett.
Yes.
AJ Burnett. Bring him back.
Yes.
And all the other guys we traded away that are now all-stars like Glasnow and name anybody, and I'm pretty sure they probably were in the Pirates at some time.
All right. I want to say thank you to the boys, Mikey, Alex, Bryce. It was great talking to all of you guys about hockey on the podcast. And great learning about the Buccos too. Number 1 in the NL. Let's go. Buccos all the way. And yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you guys. Great guys. Give it a listen. Bro Tailgates Talks. Great show. Thank you guys. Peace.
And next, probably the most catastrophic moment in Tailgate Talks history. We return to the studio armed with not 1, but 2 confetti poppers.
And this guy right here was trying to eat the confetti.
He was.
He
and
was.
According to sources, aka the man himself, he found a piece of confetti under the stage today.
I did. I found it. It was stuck under the stage. I found it. I pulled it out. I showed Richie, who's shaking her head.
The confetti, in my defense, it looked like, I think it's like medicine you put on your tongue. It just like dissolves.
Oh, like the strips.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Yeah.
Or like the breath freshener stuff that the strips. It's like the little tape, and it's way too powerful.
Right.
Roll the clip.
Why am I looking over here? We're back, baby! Let's go! Richie Joe, come on.
Let's go.
Come on. Get in
Let's
here.
get it.
Let's go. You ready?
3,
2, 1.
Oh, there we go.
Oh!
Yeah, let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, Joe, let's go.
Let's go.
Ah!
Back in the studio, baby. Wow, that's a disaster.
All right, so for our next clip.
Whoa.
No, you have not done this in a while. No.
Wait. You know what era it is.
No. Just roll the clip.
Bro.
He wins the rapid fire.
Little bro.
Roll the clip. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another episode of Boro Tailgate Talks, episode 19. I am Mike Kozminski here with my host at Joe. What are you doing?
Keeping Alex's seat warm for him.
Why is he? Oh no. Why is that?
One of those days.
Oh no. Okay. No, this is about the rapid fire, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I lost the rapid fire. Whatever. It was close. It's 12-11. It shouldn't matter. It's we're college. This is all for fun. I don't know why we have to do this. This is college. Why are we doing this? For real. I just don't understand. It is stupid. It was close. I should have tied. I should have won. Realistically, he's behind me, isn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news in the studio at Edinburgh University of Pennsylvania. Mike Kozminski has lost the rapid fire prediction competition to moi. That is 2-0 against the man himself. Thank you for your time. Let's get on with it.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Strut? You gonna strut? Really? You gonna strut? You want to start tailgate talks now?
I'm gonna take a victory lap first.
Wait, no, dude.
Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Oh! Let's go! Let's get it!
Nah, he's still going. Why?
Oh!
Why are you hitting me in the head? Why? What are you doing? Why are you hitting me in the head?
Oh!
No. Don't do it. Don't hit me in the head again. Don't do it. All right? Sit down. Have a seat.
Let's go! Let's go!
Okay. For real. Oh, you hit me in the head this time. Thanks.
Nope. All right, it's time.
Can we keep going? By the way, nice shades and jersey. Isn't that my jersey?
Oh yeah, it's just I won. I figured I might as well lay claim to what's mine now. So.
Oh really? And also my shades too. Nice.
Well,
do I get shades?
You can have the little bro glasses today.
Something's better than nothing, I guess, or whatever.
Alrighty.
How do I look?
Actually, don't look bad.
Yeah, I lost the rapid fire. I stayed up all night last night tallying it up, and as you can tell, I lost. Thanks for hitting me in the head 3 times.
Yeah.
God.
That was exhilarating, is what that was.
God. All right, so.
No. You know how this works. I won my show. This is much more like it. Back in my appropriate space.
Yeah, this is the only time you're ever gonna be
This-
in that space again, because you're never gonna beat me ever again.
Oh, you're calling your shot on
I'm
the show?
calling my shot right now. I'm going to beat him in the rapid fire. I'm going to beat him. Hey, yeah, I called my shot for the March Madness, and I beat you.
Okay, well, it's time for it to bounce back around me. Anyway, this episode is where Mike learned about his contract that he apparently didn't read before he signed it. So,
I blame you,
Roll the
Richie.
clip.
I blame you, Richie. Well, ladies and gentlemen. No, wait. Again? 2 weeks in a row.
I know, I'm sorry,
2
I'm
weeks in a
sorry.
row. 2
I'm
weeks in a
sorry.
row. 2
I'm
weeks in a
sorry.
row.
I'm
Really?
sorry.
Really? All right, what?
Here you go.
What are you doing?
Giving you the little bro glasses again.
Wait, wait. I thought this was only for 1 week.
Per our contract that we signed the first week of Tailgate Talks, you have to wear those glasses.
For how long?
Until you beat me in something.
What? And wait. In what contract? What contract are you talking about?
Richie, come on.
What is going on? What? You know what? When did this? What?
This is a pretty nice contract, by the way.
I mean, yeah, it's a good-looking contract. I might have to keep that for later references, but you know.
Okay, per the contract, it states that the loser of the rapid fire challenge must endure a punishment until defeating said opponent in another competition.
When did what? When did we? Where's his contract?
It's probably in a coaching office somewhere. I don't know. It's somewhere.
Wait.
Don't worry about it.
What? Stupidest episode ever. Worst episode.
I'm just kidding.
Which one was this? The one before Easter? Or?
Well, he just gave the hint. That is the next episode when I thought he was interrupting me to tell me something else about the contract I didn't know. So roll the clip.
I was just kidding.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Boro Tailgate Talks, episode 21.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Wait, no, not again, not again. What?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so that was that. So for our next shot, oh yeah, he forgot to promote. Take those glasses off right now. He forgot to promote. So for an episode, I got to take these off.
Wait, that doesn't mean I had to take mine off, though.
I guess you're right. Go ahead, put them back on. But at this episode, I got to take them off. Roll the clip. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Boro Tailgate Talks. I'm Mike Kozminski here with Alex Brown, whatever. Episode 22, I want to say?
I think so.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about. As I'm just kidding, we really don't. But
no, yeah, I mean we really don't at all.
So I guess we'll get started. So unfortunately, Pitt lost.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Joe, what are you doing?
Insane Coaster who? Mike hits a dinger over W. What?
What?
He gets to what?
What'd he say?
Let me steel myself for a second and get myself together. I have been informed, Mike, that because I forgot to promote last week's episode of Tailgate Talks, per our contractual obligations, you do not have to wear the little bro glasses this week.
Yes! Victory! Yes! Yes!
Quote of the day. You can lead a horse.
Hey,
to
wait. Glasses. Now. One episode thing. Put them on. Thank you. Sorry, Joe. Continue.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him make the greatest sports show in Edinburgh TV. Anyway, this is the first show where I started my famous, sometimes serious, but quickly it devolved into crazy quotes of the day.
Roll it.
Hi, I'm Joe Bachman, and this is the quote of the day. The failure of rejection is nothing compared to the regret of not trying.
Wow. 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 Hey, pal. All right, so for our next moment, this is when my good friend from high school, Bryce Stubert, officially joined the Tailgate Talks team. He will have a Spotify exclusive show.
Wait a second.
What? What?
Did you wear the glasses for this episode?
No.
Bonus!
Crap, roll the clip. Bryce joins the team. Just roll it.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, it is a cold one today, isn't it, Bryce?
Oh, indeed, it is freezing.
Yes, and we're on spring break for Edinburgh right now, so obviously Alex isn't here. But we come with you for a special episode because we are adding Bryce officially to the Tailgate Talks team. I'm excited for it because we'll talk about it a little bit later. He's going to be doing a Spotify exclusive, and we'll tell you all about it a little bit later. But first, we're going to do what really Alex and I did episode 1 of Boro Tailgate Talks, is we introduced ourselves and talked about various things that we enjoyed about sports or whatever. So we're going to do that with Bryce here. You down for that?
Yeah, let's get it done.
All right. So obviously, you know me forever now, and and you obviously saw on social media when I started the show, whatever. But when I approached you to be really, the first guest on Tailgate Talks, I mean, what did you think about the show? Like the initial idea for it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I love the idea. It's always nice, get on pods, talk about some things. A lot of stuff's already been talked about by some of the other people, but there's also things that I might have seen that I can bring up and talk about that would add a different aspect to different people's shows. Like, for example, the first one, calling the tight end transferring to Iowa. That was pretty. Nobody else saw that coming, really.
He did call that, so go watch that video. We're almost hitting 100. We need to hit 100 on that one.
That was pretty interesting.
Hello, everybody. You all know me. I've been on a bunch of the shows. March Madness special with Landon. That was a good one. The draft special. Well, not special, but the draft show with Evan. That was a good one, too. I still, looking back now, don't think any of us picked one player that was drafted by the Steelers or the Browns. I was on the episode with Ian. I forget who else was on that show. I can't remember now, but it was with Ian. I made some bold predictions on my first show that's you might want to check out because they did indeed happen. Also, our bold predictions on, I forget what episode it was, but I said the Pirates going to win about 80 games this year. Wow. Also, our bold predictions on, I forget what episode it was, but I said the Pirates going to win about 80 games this year. Well, they need 60 more with like 130 something games left. So, just saying, you might want to check some of those episodes out. But I've been on the show a bunch of times. It's fun. It's definitely fun. It's not a hassle. It's just fun. Get down, sit down, talk about sports, whatever it is. It's fun. Now, the most fun part about it is that Mike will always be little bro. Alex can agree with me. Even if he doesn't wear the glasses, he's always going to be little bro. So keep that in mind. But it's definitely fun. I think you guys should tune in, watch it whenever you can. It'll be a blast.
All right, so for our next...
roll a boat to shore.
For our next moment...
I forget the words, but, that's okay. I'll just keep going with it.
For our next moment, the March Madness press conference... March Madness press conference, play the clip. All right, so it's my understanding
that we have a couple video questions if you guys want to listen to it. First one comes from actually both of them come from the guys we're going to be doing the show with. The first one will be Landon.
Hey everyone, it's Landon. I'm really excited to be joining Boro Tailgate Talks tomorrow in their March Madness special. And good luck to Mikey, Bryce, and Alex tomorrow. I don't even have to explain. I'm the bracket master. So whoever comes in second, I feel good for them. So tune in tomorrow night, and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. See you. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm just gonna beat him anyways. Mikey's just a big-headed freak. I don't even know Alex. And I mean, Bryce is all right and all, but I'm still gonna win. So, stop!
Can't believe anyone would be that mean to Alex. I mean, to Mike, it's warranted. In fact, I don't think he went far enough. But
I invited him to the show.
Anyway, hopefully some better news. Hey!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey. Pipe down, girls. Anyway, our next question goes to Bryce. Let's hope it's a little better.
Your guys' dumb bet won't mean anything anyway. You just wait. I'm top dog when it comes to this. But anyway, Mikey, what's it feel like to be Alex's little bro in literally everything that you do? That must stink, man.
What? Why?
That made me feel better.
What?
Feel better.
Why is everybody counting me out? All right, another top 3 show for Alex and I was the March Madness special. We built it up for weeks on Instagram, and we had my good friends Bryce Stubert and Landon Bailata come up to Edinburgh to shoot it in Alex's place.
So much fun. It was a fun time.
It was a fun time. That was also the night we watched Pitt.
The play-in.
Yeah,
oh
Pitt.
My God.
That was a crazy ending.
I forgot about that.
Definitely top 3 show for me, and I don't know about Alex, but yeah, it was definitely up there. But roll the clip.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
No. My place, little bro chair, my show.
Fair.
Anyway. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Boro Tailgate Talks. Today is the much awaited March Madness special. Obviously, accompanied by Landon and Bryce. Bryce being the newest addition to the Tailgate Talk squad, and Landon definitely being a great guest on the show as well. So,
right.
Listen, it's not official yet. The team could grow. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Could be something in the immediate future, maybe even. But today we are doing the March Madness Bracket Challenge. We have all constructed our brackets, and hopefully I don't have to take a chop on Instagram. So.
I mean, the chances of us tying.
I mean, yeah.
These two are gonna.
It don't matter. You guys both take it.
Right.
Yeah.
We know we're both gonna be bottom 2, but it's just like which one of us is like bottom.
Yeah.
So like
probably me somehow.
Probably the Pitt fan.
Probably
0 and 2.
You know, Pitt fan. Pitt's in the tournament, and UNC and Michigan are not.
Hey,
So
nobody cares about the big tournament. We're doing the March Madness special on the NIT, baby. Screw March Madness. Nobody likes it anyway. It's stupid.
Exactly. Seating is horrible.
But speaking of Bryce, is it getting a little hot in here?
A little bit. Why?
Oh no, if it's getting a little hot in here, I mean, maybe you should take your sweatshirt off.
I could take off my sweatshirt. That'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah,
so I don't want to get too hot on the show.
Yeah.
Actually, sit by the camera real quick. See this? Like my shirt, Alex? It's a Michigan shirt. It's a pretty nice shirt. I'd say so myself.
Oh my God!
Can the camera see my shirt?
Right here.
I'm so sorry.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
In case you're wondering, it says, Alex, what does it say?
It's a picture of the Forbidden State, Ohio, and it's a football player holding a flag that says 45-23.
What does that score represent, Alex?
That score happens to represent the Ohio State-Michigan game that Michigan may or may not have won.
Yes, that is indeed what it says. Shout out to my girlfriend for buying me the shirt, actually.
Okay, all actuality,
I hate Michigan, but that's cool.
I like San Diego State. Their defense is out of this world. So, and then I'm taking Virginia over Furman. I really like Virginia this year. I'm taking Creighton over NC State. Baylor. I'm taking Missouri.
All right, that was a fun episode, and hopefully we can have Bryce and Landon on the show some more. But our next
Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking? No. No. We are not there yet.
Episode 27.
There's no way we're there yet.
Hey, mute his mic. Mute his mic.
Hey,
mute his
what
mic.
the- are you
mute his
serious?
mic. Mute his mic. Yes, mute his mic.
Are you serious?
Episode 27. I beat Alex in the March Madness Challenge. You know what, Alex?
I can still talk loud enough.
Switch me spots. Switch. Go ahead. Bye-bye. 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 This is just right. This is right. All right.
Whatever.
Roll the clip. This is just right, isn't it? Taking off the little bro glasses, Alex not saying a word about me taking the glasses off. This just feels right. Now, you're wondering, why am I up on this podium today? This podium's reserved for this guy right here. Because I'm little bro, right? I'm little bro. I'm supposed to be wearing these, right? Well, no more.
Oh, get off the stage.
Because
I
I beat Alex in the March Madness Bracket Challenge. Finally! Finally! Where you going? Where you going?
Paper toss
You
ball
gonna go
that
get
I
your paper
missed.
toss? All right. While you do that, here. I'm just gonna do this. By the way, you can have these back, of course. Don't need those anymore. And you know what? I feel like taking a little. You want to have a seat? Have a seat? I feel like taking a little tour around the studio. You know what? I'm gonna use this camera right here. I'm gonna use this camera right here. Right here. Look at this guy right. Look at this guy right here. I'm gonna put this headset on too. All right. You see this guy right here? We're gonna zoom in. Hey, that's the face of a loser. You know, if this wants to focus, a face of a loser. All right. Let's zoom out here. Let's take a little. What we got over here? We got a little light here that's not on. We got a chair right here.
Is this allowed?
And wait here. And oh, wait a minute. Is that Joe? I can see. I mean, I know this camera, the wide shot camera's in the way.
Space time. You're breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, you know what? Oh,
Mike,
hey,
you've
Joe,
had too much sugary cereal.
Wait, what was that, Joe?
You've had too much sugary cereal.
Well,
Stop
I don't
it.
think I've had enough. Well, guess what? You said that I was little bro, right? You said I was little bro and I was going to lose. Guess what? I won. So, you know what?
You haven't won the whole thing, though.
Yeah, up yours. All right, let's continue. Oh, we have the other room. Is that Nathaniel and Richie? I think I need to go in there. Let's go in there. Let's go take a trip in there. Let's go in here, huh? Huh? Let's go in here. Yeah, no. Oh, Richie, yeah, you said I was gonna be, little bro and lose the entire time. Well, guess what? I won. I won. So yeah, up yours.
How's it going,
Up yours.
What did I do?
Hey, up yours. Richie, go back to the wide shot. Everybody deserves to see my
so
face.
you're not even gonna...
One of my favorite episodes when I beat this guy right here in the March Madness Challenge. No, well, we did lose to Isaac though, but in the challenge, I beat Alex. That was the rule. Bye glasses. Now, unfortunately, episode 29 is when we found out about the.
Oh no.
The injury to Daniel Cruz. Roll the clip.
Get a load of these guys.
Roll the clip.
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we start episode 29 of Boro Tailgate Talks, talking about Buccos.
Let's go, Buccos.
Let's go, Buccos.
O'Neal Cruz.
It's okay. It's okay.
O'Neal Cruz.
He can have my ankle if he wants it.
All right, so for our next highlight, episode 30 is it is a big one, you know. This is
Whoa, my turn there.
God dang.
So, live stream. This is my baby. I'm on that
is.
camera. Live stream. This is my baby there, Mike. Why are you trying to steal my thunder? I'm the stream guy, not you.
Roll the clip.
I'm gonna go live May 2nd.
May 2nd?
Yeah, you want to go
Live?
on YouTube? Live on YouTube?
Live?
At 7 o'clock?
7 p.m. May 2nd.
You want it?
Go live. Let's do that. Let's do that.
All right, let's go live.
Let's go live. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What an announcement, huh?
What an announcement.
Yes. We're changing things up for an episode.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to try it. We're going to go for it.
Why not?
We're taking a gamble. Yes, on May 2nd at 7 p.m. on the Edinburgh Now YouTube channel, we will go live. Let me tell you. I mean, this is episode 30.
Episode 30, that's right. Oh my goodness.
30 episodes in, and we've already announced our first live show.
That is bonkers, honestly.
Now, here's the thing. We had the plan to go live eventually.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Eventually, we were gonna go live. We just didn't know when.
Before one.
Yeah.
That was the question: is when.
Right, yeah.
And now we know when, and that is when we will go live. And I've had a lot of compliments about the video I produced announcing the live show with the music. I actually got it from Being the Elite. It's when they announced All Elite Wrestling. Actually,
Yeah.
They used that
I gotcha.
song on that vlog to announce All Elite Wrestling.
That's sick.
And I thought about it. I'm like, that's a good beat to it
It
because the beat's like.
It's like dramatic.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, you see our view. I'll admit firsthand. Okay, we don't get a lot of views, but
It's nothing crazy.
it's nothing crazy. But and so it's like, why are they going live? But here's the way I look at it. To grow your show, just because it's not popping off right now, just like I said and we said in the press release. Just because it's not popping off right now doesn't mean it's going to pop off later. You got to take risks.
Yeah.
You got to try something.
It's true.
And that's exactly what we're doing. Is we're going to take the risk, we're going to take the gamble, and we're going to go live. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, and with what we have planned for the show after we graduate, I mean, maybe some weeks we'll go live, some weeks we won't.
Yeah, some maybe every once in a while.
With our future. But yeah, I mean, Alex, what do you think? I mean, this is
I'm excited. This is really cool. To be in a place like this, in this studio, and to be able to do something this cool and to be able to go live in front of a live audience, no matter how many people are on it or how many people aren't on it.
Yep.
This is really, really, really cool. I never thought that, especially with just like such a random little idea that we had to do a little sports show, I never thought that we would be doing something like this fast. And to me, it's absolutely crazy that we're already 30 episodes deep. We've literally been doing this for 30 straight weeks. Like, this is absolutely nuts to me that we've been going for this long and we've been doing this much. So we don't plan on stopping. We're having a great time, and we have no reason to stop. Content never stops with sports. We have things to talk about year round, so nothing's going to change, and I'm really happy about that. So.
Well, now that I've healed from my injuries from Nathaniel pushing me off the stage, it is time for our next moment.
Oh, I almost forgot about this one.
Man, the Pirates' hot start, and I didn't think they were going to play this well this early on, and yeah, so you know what?
I got one thing to say to that, Mike.
Yeah, what is that?
I got one thing to say to that.
Let's go! Hot start, baby! Woo! Roll the clip!
Sure is great and quiet without Mike and Alex here.
Let's go, Buccos.
Is that the wind?
Buccos. Buccos.
Is that Dad?
Let's go,
Buccos!
Let's go, Buccos! 7 straight, baby! Woo!
16-7, baby!
That's baseball. I thought it was the script for Deadpool 3.
All right, and for our final highlight is the highlight from the live show.
Ooh.
We don't know what has happened yet because obviously this is the day before we recorded.
Pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded. You know what? Pop in pre-recorded right here.
Yeah, but
Right
pre-recorded statement. We don't know what's happening in the future.
The show may not have happened because the stream crashed.
That side.
That side, right? Yeah. All right. Roll the clip.
Rank.
So this would not be possible.
So cursed.
This is like a cringe family reunion picture right here.
I'm proud of you guys for using the teleprompters finally, though.
And we're never gonna use them again.
It's cursed because Richie doesn't like.
He's about to turn the stream off. But no, this does not happen.
None of this.
Wait, I'm trying to point to the logo. Scrap. This does not.
This
does not happen without him. Me. Sorry, him. I'm him.
He's him.
It does not happen without all of us. I said it, what was it, episode 7? It's a team effort.
And yesterday, in episode 33.
Which will be coming out next week, our year-end review. Check it out. This does not happen without it's a team effort. And, most shows will stop at episode, 3 because the show's not popping off. But no, you keep going, and you just keep going, you keep grinding, and it will pop off eventually. All right, this has been a fun recap of our first season. Alex, what do you hope for the seasons to come of Boro Tailgate Talks?
It's been a dream come true so far. Honestly, it's been everything that I wanted it to be, and honestly, I hope to just keep doing it more than anything. Keep the time to do it, grow the fan base if we can.
Yep.
Just keep having fun. Honestly, we've got a great lineup here. Nathaniel's graduating, so he probably won't be here with us anymore.
I don't get to say anything?
You can. We'll go to Joe first. We'll go to Joe. We'll go to Joe next.
Yeah.
Joe.
It's been great. Love the people we work with, and it's been a joy so far.
Yeah. Joe, what do you think about the show so far,
Well,
and where do you hope it goes?
It's been an experience.
Definitely been an experience.
It's been something I didn't know I would enjoy so much or even do. So it's really nice to get together with this group every week, just kind of hash stuff out, make a product everyone can enjoy. And the Site Club coming September 2023.
Hopefully.
With at least us 3, if not everyone. So
yeah,
stay tuned.
You never know. I could come back and haunt.
You better.
Just haunt the studio. No, wish the Boro Tailgate Talks the best of luck in future seasons. I graduate on Saturday, so hopefully I'm not back next year haunting the studio and harassing these guys, but I wish the show the best of luck.
He doesn't know he won't get a choice. We're going to grab him.
I'm out of here, suckers!
Yeah, this has definitely been a dream come true for me. I've definitely been told a lot in my life that I wouldn't be good enough for certain things, but definitely since I've come to Edinboro, I've proven that that is not the case, and we're continuing to do that with Tailgate Talks, and can't wait to see what the future unfolds, whatever, I can't speak. So that's all I got. Alex, you know what to do.
Good night, America.
Good night, America.
Man, that was a good